So you're here because this lady wants a sword and you don't know what to give her. Well, let me tell you what it is she wants and how it is the dumbest thing I have ever played in a video game. So at this point in the game, I have done everything the game has to offer. The only things I have left depend on me finishing this one puzzle. Now, she wants a sword. Let's quickly look at the other soul runes and what we had to do for those. In one of them, they wanted a crown, which you found in some other place. In another one, they wanted an orb, which you found again in some other random place in the map. Both of which were items that would show up in your quest items. So it is reasonable to think I am looking for a sword that will be in my quest items that I will give this lady. And you'd be wrong. What you actually have to do is you have to craft it. After 8 hours of searching and not being able to find anything whatsoever, I decided maybe she wants a crafted weapon. So I crafted every single sword at 7 stars and tried to give them to her. None of them worked. I tried using Doran's sword, the one you get at the very beginning of the game. Maybe she wants that one. Nope. What she actually wants is a sword called Excalibur. Yes, literally that. So I went through and I crafted the most worthless thing I could, the smallest sword with the worst parts, basically a butter knife, and I named it Excalibur, and it worked. She took it. I don't know if I've ever been more frustrated in my gaming career than this moment right here. There were far, far better ways this could have been done. And here, let me go through 3 that would be far better than this. First off, if Adso would have simply jokingly said, hey, maybe we name a weapon Excalibur and try to trick her. Now, I don't love this option, but at least it's a hint as to what the correct answer is. But I'd still probably be complaining that that was a poor puzzle to have. Second option, I mentioned I tried Doran's sword. So at the very beginning of the game, during the fight, your mace breaks, and Abbot Doran throws you his sword and you use that to finish off the fight. It would have been pretty cool if that was the weapon she accepted. We assumed it was Doran's sword, not Excalibur. This would lend to the prestige and the mystery of Abbot Doran. He brought us one of the forging hammers that created the world, so him having this sword isn't outrageous. The third option I have is we still craft it, but it's specially made. We are a master forger with one of the hammers that forge the world, so we should be able to make something worthy of Excalibur. So maybe when we first unlock her and we hear she wants a sword, we start sniffing around to figure out what she wants. And then we visit the Ogre King and he tells us of a story he's heard. But to know more, we have to go to that one hidden area that you unlock using the bell. And inside you find a mural and Adso's there and he reads it and it tells the story of Excalibur and how it was a perfectly balanced weapon in all ways. And there's a picture of her holding it. At this point, hopefully the player recognizes, oh, I can craft that weapon. The hint is that it's perfectly balanced, so you have to use the right materials to make sure it is a perfectly balanced sword. And then you have to craft it and get 7 stars, or maybe once you hit that 7th star, an 8th one appears and it's magically named Excalibur. Any of these ideas were about 1,000,000 times better than the current one. Just make a random sword of 1-star value and call it Excalibur, and she accepts it as the legendary Excalibur. I would love to see Mercury Games make just some sort of little tweak to this, because this was so dumb. Anyhow, for more content on Blades of Fire, check out my channel. I got a full review there and a couple of how-to guides and tips and tricks.